All right, the seller has now accepted your offer, and it's time to send everything off to prepare all the closing documents. You know, one of the beautiful things about seller financing is it can happen very, very quickly. So, as part of this process, either now or we've already taken care of a title report on the property. We wanted to make sure that we know about the liens that are on the property and that there's nothing hidden. If you're doing this yourself, that's where you've got to make sure that you get escrow, title company, or attorney involved to make sure that there's not that you know everything that's going on. You know what's attached to that property. So at this point, we're going to send documents over to a title company that we recommend or that you choose. Personally, I use Southern Utah Title Company. As I got started in seller financing here in St. George, I interviewed with a lot of title companies. I asked a lot of people a lot of questions. It was a very difficult process to find those that specialized in any kind of seller financing because it just didn't exist. But there was the onesie, twosie deals that were out there. And really, when I found Southern Utah, not only have they been doing seller financing for years and years and years, but they also have a company as part of seller financing, Equity Escrow, that's going to take care of all of the escrow collection, meaning how we're going to protect you as the buyer when you make a payment to the seller. That payment's actually not going directly to the seller. That payment's going to the escrow company that's going to make payments to the underlying loans, and then if there's any money left over, send that to the seller. That way we ensure that there's none of this landlord foreclosure while a tenant's making payments. That would absolutely be the worst thing out there. So Southern Utah Title Companies who we choose. There's other great title companies that are out there that can facilitate these transactions. We look to send everything over to them. They prep all the closing documents. Everything that we've done to this point has been done on state-approved forms. At this point, I'm going to submit, right now there's an additional 6 documents that I use to protect both the seller and you as the buyer to make sure that you get a limited power of attorney on a property, so that if Dish Network comes and they want to install a dish on your property, but they see that you're not, that they see that you recently bought it or that you're not on the loan, then you can provide a power of attorney showing that you have the rights to do things with the property that you want to do. There's additional documents in there that we can go over as we go over all the paperwork that will be included. But this is an exciting time. The seller accepted your offer, and now it's time to set a closing date and to get ready for closing. So congratulations, and we'll go ahead and head into what takes place at closing.